Goeienaand, good evening, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world. Now, you know, what I love about the emails I get is that there's so many great ideas that people send me. And I do read all your emails, and where I think something is really cool and has legs, I obviously talk about it. And Peter has sent me an email, and I'll just read you his email. Then we'll have a bit of a chat about what he's suggesting. And then what I want from you below is comments and suggestions about how we can go about this if we proceed with this. All right? This would be another project in the Loving Life channel. Okay, this is what Peter's written. Good day, Scott. I've just watched your video on YouTube of DStv losing 100,000 subscribers. It's wonderful news. In the comments section, Willem made a comment. If we could only give 10% of DStv sub money towards white poverty. And he goes on to say, well, this is a great suggestion. As I always said, we should create our own welfare. Scott, I know you have some wonderful people who mail you and who are sub to your channel. So what I'm going to ask is this. If you can perhaps be an assistance for such a project, this will grow into huge positive things if one could get all the thinkers together and start by investing towards our future. We could start our own bank. I'm not sure about that, but it could certainly raise some good money for the impoverished whites in South Africa. Say, for instance, 1 million whites contribute, say, from 50 Rand to hundreds of Rand towards such a bank every month. This would be possible. Then we start involving investment companies. If, let's say, we start paying poor whites a salary, every month part thereof would go towards an investment company. Then we gave the working class also a salary to assist them, also in the difficult times in South Africa. Part of that income will also go into some investment. My humble opinion is this. We should have done this years ago, but better now than never, or when it might be too late. The end result would be this current government and the so-called Soros cult would be, I'm not going to say it, but it's a four-letter word, because they never saw it coming, just like DStv. I trust in you, Scott. Thank you. Get the idea of what it could bring if we could get the ducks in a row and prosper. Thank you again for what you're doing. Maybe we can create a whole new network of things as soon as possible. Who knows? Thanks, Pete. Now, there are a few suggestions there which I don't think have got legs, but I think the one that has got legs is if we could set up an account, and I don't know who would set up the account. It'd have to be someone in South Africa, someone who's an accountant, someone who we can trust. It would need a couple of people who basically oversee the account to make sure that no money is misused. But if such an account could be set up, and if people can email me if they're lawyers or they're involved in this sort of stuff, and if in the comments section we get enough people saying, hey, look, I'm happy to put 50 Rand a month into like a monthly payment directly into this bank account. If we get enough people doing that, instead of paying their DStv costs, of course, and 100 Rand, 200 Rand, 500 Rand, depending on what you can afford, if we could get enough people doing that, this has got legs. Now, all I'm going to do is post this video up there. I'm going to ask people for comments. I'm going to put my email address down below, so if you are someone who has some even other ideas to enhance this suggestion, please let's run with it and see where it takes us. Okay, guys? So also tell your friends to contribute and get involved if they have some suggestions that could actually enrich this whole idea. But I think it's a wonderful concept of taking a portion of money that you used to pay to DStv and putting it towards poor whites in South Africa. All right, guys, please remember to subscribe to be kept informed. Ring the bell, and please have a great evening.